How you guys doing today? In this video, I'll be going over the latest generation of the Audi MMI Touch system. The vehicle that's featured in this vehicle is a 2019 Audi Q8. This is a first year edition, currently for sale at Mohegan Lake Audi, so please go visit their website if you are interested in a Q8. Let's go ahead and get inside. Now, Audis at this level obviously have the smart key. That's the same old, hasn't changed. When you step in the car, it will welcome based off of the key 1 or key 2. Again, if you were to purchase, it will be able to customize that name. Other brands are doing that as well. Your start button's right down here by the shifter. You're gonna put your foot on the brake, give that a click, engine fires right up. And then as you can see, the biggest difference in this latest generation of MMI is there's no more knob down here. Everything is done through screens. Touch screens, for instance. You still have the virtual cockpit here, obviously, and that's not touchscreen. That's going to be done on the wheel, the controls on the wheel. Let's start with this top screen here because that's where most everything you're going to access is going to be. This is the default layout. You have radio, media, phone, navigation, and then other things up below that you need to access to customize the vehicle. As you can see, it glides just like a tablet. It's very fast and smooth. These are things that come with the Audi Connect services. Now, if you wanted to customize this, all you have to do is hold down anywhere on the screen. You get a nice vibration, and then you can actually start dropping these wherever you want. You can mix and match and place them, and then whenever you're done, just click the done button up top. Radios here, that's going to be AM, FM, and satellite. Media is going to be all other sources of audio. Phone app will be CarPlay or Android Auto whenever you connect the device. This is going to be your smartphone connect, which I'll do a separate video on in the future. This is navigation, and then settings and vehicle are going to be kind of for customizing different parameters of the vehicle. We'll go into vehicle first. You can see you get a bunch of selections to play with. For instance, drive assist, drive select is going to let you customize the way the vehicle feels. You have your typical modes here. Individual, you have to click on this, and then to customize it, you click the little paper, and you can see there's different parameters in here. Now, to go back at any time, you have this back arrow. Otherwise, you can click home, and that will bring you back to that top menu. Settings is going to be basically general, kind of display brightnesses and sound, and you know, if you need to reset your tire pressure, stuff like that is all located here. Going back into vehicle, you can see we have other things like seats. You can control different layouts of the seat, control the passenger and the driver's seat temperature. Basically, your air conditioning, driving assist is going to be part of the driver assistance package. You can basically customize how you want everything to react or what systems you want on and off. That's all located there. Now, to go back, you have lighting and visibility. That's going to be daytime running lights and etc. And we'll go back home now. So radio, you do have a shortcut button here for radio, media, phone, and navigation, which all correlate with these buttons here. Radio is going to basically bring up a list of the stations, and you can scroll through like a tablet. Nice and easy. Again, I am standing still. I'm not driving while shooting this video, and it might be a little bit more difficult, but then let's bring that to the virtual cockpit display. So you have all the controls on your left spoke here. So basically, you want to click the view button to change the layout. This is the traditional, and this is the full virtual cockpit. On this side, you have a volume rocker, a skip track button, Bluetooth voice activation, which also a long press will activate Apple CarPlay, Siri, or Android Auto, Alexa. And this is a dedicated phone button to get you to your phone on the screen here. If the phone was connected, it would prompt up there. But basically, these arrows here will get you through the different modes in this display in the center. You start with driving information. This will give you time, fuel economy, driver assistance, any warnings that show up. So right now, you get a please refuel. If you go to the full, you actually get a nice little animation. Next is media. You have a list of the stations. If you were to click the menu button, which is kind of buried in this left bumper, you can actually go to other sources of audio as well. Let's get back out of that. Next over will be your Bluetooth phone, and that will basically allow you to view all of your contacts and recent calls. And then finally, you do have the beautiful virtual cockpit navigation. If you click the menu button now, you get last destination, favorites. You can change the layout and content of the map as well from here. And again, click the view button you get that nice big virtual cockpit display. The light controls are a little different now. They're actually just a simple button. So if you were to click this, it'd show you what mode you're in, and then you can see that it turns into night mode once your lights do turn off. Go back to auto. So going back to this screen now, there is a source button up here. You basically can search manually tuning. This will give you the ability to write the stations down here by name or number. Last stations will be all the your favorite stations in the list, or you can set favorites as well. And then these are basically your different bands that you can select. But also clicking this button here will do the same thing. Next, let's go over to media. You can see up here in source, you have SD card as well as USB. That's going to be located down here in the center. They're kind of hard to see, so bear with me. But you got two here. They both are smartphone capable, and as well as the SD card. So all of that can play media as well as connect to your CarPlay or Android Auto. You can see you connect a Bluetooth device as well, and you can use the Audi Connect online services. Next, you have Bluetooth phone. Again, this will show all your contacts. I will do a separate video on this. It's very straightforward and easy to set up. Finally, navigation down here. So again, it basically relates to this screen here, but gives you more things to search. So you can see you have some search options up here. If you click search, you click OC, you're gonna get the keypad up here again. So if I were to write out, actually you have to, okay, understand. So if I were to write out
STAD
So it did Starducks, which is not clearly the right word, but you can see it's smart, kind of figured that I meant that, and then it gives you basically all of the suggested closest locations there. And you can also anytime click the voice button on the steering wheel or the screen. Now you get a nice big map. You can click over here if you want different things customized. I'm sure it's a pinch and zoom, as you can see, kind of like a tablet. And then this will recenter the screen. Up here you have your quick settings to change the map layout and route guidance and stuff. Very, very nice screen, and again, this will change colors at night as well. Let's move down now. You have the secondary screen. Now these are basically going to be all controls. This is kind of infotainment and your navigation. This is going to be controls. So when your climate system is on, you basically have the thumb scrollers here for the temperature on both sides. And then you have kind of display of what is actually on right now. So everything's in auto. If I wanted my heated seats and ventilated seats, those are 3-step right here. AC, sync, this is going to be kind of like a menu button, which you get up here. You can also control the rear or turn everything off or on. Heated steering wheel button up there in that screen. And again, you basically can click anywhere on the screen here to customize. So you can see I just clicked the passenger side. Right now it's on windshield and feet. I want head as well. That's basically anywhere in the center section here, you have to click to access that. And that's how that works. So you get the little displays here that you have to click in order to change, and your fan speed. Basically, they make it almost like you want to just click auto and not have to worry about anything. That's the way they kind of formatted it, in my opinion, because it's a little tedious to go through all this while driving. But again, auto's right here, and then you just set the temperature and you're all set to go. You do have some physical buttons down here. This is a quick rocker for your drive select, which you can switch on the fly. This is your traction control. This is your hazards, and then your defrosts are right here. Stop start, again, I mean the engine turn on and turn off. This is the parking system, automatically activates in reverse. So you can see this is the front camera. You do have a surround camera on higher trim levels as well. And then you actually do have the all new 3D surround. So this is great if you're close to a curb or trying to fit in a tight space. You can actually get a 3D rendered image of the car and its surroundings, and it's pretty fascinating how they could do that. Now this switchbacks to the regular camera. You can do a left side default, top down, or right side default for the 3D, and that's how that works. And the switchback, you turn it off. This is going to be all the different angles, which automatically switch based off of what gear you're in. So again, this is wide angle front, this is normal front, this is top down over here, this is rear, wide rear, front curbs, rear curbs. So lots of nice camera angles that they've thrown in here now. And then finally you have a radio control rocker for back and forth as well as volume. And to turn the whole power off or on the system, you have to hold down this button as well. Down here you have electronic parking brake. And then up here you do have simple tap to touch reading lamps. as well as your sunroof controls. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give me any questions in the comments below. I will be doing more videos on how to pair up your phone to the Bluetooth, as well as the CarPlay compatibility of these newer generation Audis. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.